Good morning. We made it to another auction. We're up here in Muncy, PA. The Fraley auction. Spring consignment sale. Got a trailer. Gotta go get a number. And then go walk through equipment and see what I want to buy. Possibly nothing, but hopefully something cheap that I can make some money on. There is 2 Deutz tractors here. I definitely want to go take a look at those. And other than that, there's some bush hogs and small things. Nothing in particular I want to look at, but we'll go see what we can find, and then we'll probably follow the trucks around most of the day. I love that style of truck. Very similar to mine. That's GMC. It's probably 2005, 2006. I just love the cat eye style. I tell you what, this would be a pretty sweet skid loader. It'd be an S450 Bobcat. It'd be like the newer version of ours. There might be one more model in between. So it's not super tall. It's not very big. But ours worked great for 30 years, I think. Going on 30 years for sure. 28 maybe. This got the joysticks. It'd be so much nicer. Has seat with suspension. Ours does not. This one you sit upright, but there's not quite as much room, I'd say, which could seem like there's not as much room thanks to the door. But an enclosed cab, let me tell you, boy, that would be nice. That would be nice. Maybe someday, but not today. I don't think. This thing's probably gonna go for at least 25, 30,000. I'd have $1,000 to pay. I could pay $1,000 for it. It's got a bucket, but it would be nice. Hey, maybe someday. Or if Bobcat just wants to give us one, which I highly doubt. Got some skid loaders, got a truck, tractors. Hey, this is actually some decent equipment for this sale. Pretty clean equipment. Kubota. There's a couple Bobcat pieces down through there from Best Line. I figure they're rentals or something, because they look fairly new, and I don't know how many out, but I don't know how many hours they have either. But yeah, keep walking around, see what we can find, see what's interesting, see what we don't need, see what we need we can't afford. How about that? I think it'll be awesome. Another piece from Best Line. Rental, probably used towards the end of its life. Yeah, if you could buy it for cheap enough, you could flip it. But I don't have the money for that yet. Decent looking white 8610. Be a fun tractor. Oh, there's a Cummins in it. Yep. Cummins sticker. 6 inline 6. Model. Yep. So this would have been an AGCO tractor, which is confusing why the Cummins would be in there. But you can see, if you're familiar with our tractors, our 8120 Massey Ferguson and 6150 Massey Ferguson have very similar setups. This is be the newer style. It'd be slightly newer tractor, but like this line is all the same. Positioning is all the same. We would just have a Dyna 4 shift, which is power shift here, and this is your forward and reverse power shift. Then there's, honestly, not even entirely sure what that is, but probably 1, 2, 3 or something like that. 4 remotes, boy, that'd be nice. Looks like you can adjust it right there by hand. Pretty neat tractor. Wouldn't mind having it. Duals right there. It's got the duals with it. Maybe someday. It's probably, I don't know, 200 horsepower. Maybe a hair under. We'll see. I'm too lazy to look it up. Yeah, it's very similar to our Massey, so it'd be like so simple to hop into it. I don't know if we need something quite this big this year yet, but we need is a disc spine. There is a razor bar here, razor bar Massey Ferguson. Take a look at that yet. Might be interested in it. I don't know, but it's probably gonna go for more than we want. There's a Deutz Far rake here, rotary rake. We'll go take a look at it once I get to the end of this row, which I'm almost there. 2166 Case International Combine. Got the Cummins. I think this would be the 8.3, I'm not sure. So if you'd be able to buy this combine for, you know, $6,000 to $8,000, you sell the engine out of it, and then you have a free combine for the rest of it for parts. It's all profit. We've done that with the 2388. We need to sell the engine out of it yet, but it's sitting there. So I guess I should check the oil. Long dipstick. Needs an oil change. It doesn't look terrible. Can it go in? Yep. Built different. Nice. I just got lucky. This is a big equipment sale. I'm still on top of the 2166, I think, Case IH. But yeah, it's this side of the road, which is a decent sized sale. Then you go on the other side of the road, which is another about this size, and then there's in the other pasture, there's some more equipment where the Deutzes are. But I'm going through this once, because this will go first, and then we'll probably go across the road here. Check out that disc bind, center pivot. We'll see what else. We'll probably look at some pickups, because I like pickups because they're interesting. There's a couple cat eyes here. Wouldn't mind for some partses. But we'll see. There's some hay wagons down here. I kind of doubt that I'll get cheap. Boy, those look like the Agri-Tier. Some wagons that were Agri-Tier. Huh. Could be. We'll go check those out. And then if they'll go cheap enough, we might pick one up. But I doubt we'll be able to drag it home today, because we got that trailer and this tilt deck. There's not much room for wider stuff. Skid loaders or something like this lift, perfect. Something bigger, no. I never seen one of these operate, these rakes, so if someone has and see how they do, let me know. Be interesting. But it's a pretty heavy rake. 4 6-lug wheels. I guess ours has the same, but they're spread out more. I think this rake would be quite a bit heavier than ours. Our wheel rake. Here's Gale manure spreader. I think Dad might be interested in. It's a little rusted out, which we can fix. No problem. Got polyfloor, which isn't smooth, which is fine. It's a little smaller, same size or a little smaller as ours. I was talking about getting this and then running it this season. See, ours, we're getting it fixed now, but ours has these rails were rusted out, like there's holes in them. So we're gonna get that fixed. And it is getting an older manure spreader when you're running 60 loads a year. That's a lot of manure to haul. You know, that's like almost 2 full days for 2 people to run, which I guess isn't much for other people, but we don't have much time. So if we can save time somewhere, that's great. 1105 Massey Ferguson. It's leaking somewhere here. Looks like a fuel leak, not sure. Looks very similar engine actually to our 2675 Massey that I was doing all that work on that I hate so bad. Looks like a Christmas tree baler, I think they call those. And this is a truck I'd potentially be interested in. Yeah, it's got decent wheels on it, decent tires. Bed's not completely shot yet, I don't think. I'd probably bedliner it, but it's a gas, 6.0 gas. Use it for parts. And what else? Parts and engine and transmission. Put it in an 89 Camaro. That'd be fun. Maybe someday. You know, it's not often you see a bin wagon with suspension. That's cool. Here's a truck with, for a reasonable price, you could probably fix it up. You just need a bed for it. It says it comes with rockers and cab corners, which are the new see-through style, aka junk. The bed was wrecked. I think part of the cab was too. But it is a diesel, 200,000 miles, 2003. Not bad. Frame, I can't tell that it's damaged, but it is starting to rust and it is starting to flake, so that would need fixed. Yes, the cab was damaged a little bit, which you could easily get out, I think. Some Bondo and paint. No, not really, but it wouldn't be bad. Here's a new idea, manure spreader. Little New Holland. There's almost no point in us getting that way, it seems. This one maybe. Those are pretty heavy and they might be a little more expensive. Here's a hay feeder, very, very, very similar to ours. Ours just, actually I think the same guy built it. Ours has some bars here, but if you don't cut them out, we had to cut them out because we had actually a heifer get stuck in there. The legs are a little different, they look a little better. Seems when we order stuff from him, he uses us to test, which we ordered most of the stuff 2 years ago or so. And stuff changes over time. But they're like heavy duty. We haven't had any problems other than those bars. We told him about it and okay. And see there, he fixed it. Now the cattle can't get stuck there, I don't think. Unless they have like long horns or something. The bars were too far up, too close to get their head backwards through easily. Too far apart to not get their head through the front. If that makes sense, like when they're going in. I would not mind getting some corral gates, something like this. Build a proper corral, like a cattle handling facility outside. Case International cultivator similar to ours, but this one was cut down, you can see. 4-row, repainted. So I have a feeling the ends were damaged, or they took, it's probably a 6-row. They took the 6-row and made it into a 4-row, cut the ends off, so it looks a little nicer. It might bring more, and maybe it will, I don't know. Here's the one Heston, or the Heston, I don't know if it's the one or the. So what you want to do when you do this, see how much play. All right, so that goes that way. On this one, see where that is? So there's like that much room before that one starts jumping. About 1/2 inch, which isn't bad. It's maybe a little bit on the loose side, but it's not terrible. It's not hateful. It's got steel rolls. Looks decent shape. 1383. This hitch would be a little better than ours. 1000 shaft. Yep. Be pretty nice, smaller. See, razor bar. That's what we're looking for. Preferably. Yeah, I'd seen this one online. I like this. Manual, plug, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of goodies. Goodies. It might not be too bad. This does look like it's starting to wear, because ours has the same problem right in here. It's starting to tweak. So your pins and bushings are wearing it, and that's all that means. Thank goodness, basically a newer version of ours. But boy, that'd be nice to grease. Right there, you can see it real easy. See that one easily? You just gotta spin it until you find it. And bottom there. Top there. Wow, that'd be about easy enough. I can do that. And it looks like hydraulic pressure for the rolls. Cool. There's a gooseneck trailer. I would love to get a gooseneck trailer someday. I don't even have a gooseneck hitch on my truck. These wheels were repainted to make it look nicer on the trailer, the way it looks. I think if I buy a gooseneck trailer, a new B&W hitch, flip ball or whatever, what I'd like to get is like $600 or $700. So it's not terrible. But if I'm not going to use it, it doesn't make sense to put it in. Here's another. These are feed troughs from them. I could maybe get them to build me pig feed troughs. And here's some gates. Tough gates as I'll get out. Breakfast sandwich and a peach iced tea. Should be good. John Deere 450 grain drill. That should go for $3,000-4,000 with a grass box. Not too bad. I ain't got the money for it again. I don't have very much money. I have like $500 to spend today. So maybe a small bush hog. It's lunchtime. Just had some lunch. Starting to get warm enough to shed a layer. Sun's out. Take the thick coat off. I didn't buy nothing yet. I don't know that we have a load home either. But I was running some stuff up and there was some stuff I was interested in, so that's good. Backup bidder on 1 or 2 items. Not as many as I'd like to be. But we'll go see if we can find any other deals. Nothing great. We didn't find any. I didn't find anything like a screaming good deal yet. But there weren't. There were some that were equipment. Put it this way, was a hair off. So that could be good for me at the sale. Put it on marketplace. Make a little money. We're actually dragging this trailer that the neighbor boy picked up here beginning of the year. Fixed it up. Beautiful trailer now. Brought him and his brother, twin brother, up. I get to bring a trailer for free and they get a free ride. And if we take something back, I even make money for coming up here just to be here. Which is awesome because Saturdays I don't work usually other than at home, so it's actually making money on a Saturday. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and well, we're still here. Designbach tine weeder. This is a big organic tool. It's like a technology that some people love, some people hate. We don't have one, so we're gonna see what this one sells for, and maybe we can get a deal on it. I don't know if I'm saying this late actually. Of course, there is this Case H disc, decent disc. Don't need another one, but you know. Anyway, there's mostly bigger stuff over here. There's that bush hog, something like that I'd be interested in watching. Then there's Dad has a list of things he wants me to watch in the first row, yeah, for sure. I think we'll watch those and the rest will be watched online. Some gooseneck trailers would be interesting to see what sell for. I'd love to get one, but it would cost too much anyway. Alright, it's about 6:30 p.m. I paid. The other guys paid. Gonna go load. Hopefully we're out of here by 7. Hopefully. That's kind of a big hopefully. I kind of doubt we'll be out of here by 7. It'll probably be, that's possible. And then we gotta drive home. So we got a bale spares, another one, because we need another one. They got, I think, a snow plow and a fuel tank, and then one of our neighbors bought 2 engines. So I gotta deliver those yet too. Oh no, it was a pretty good day. I wasn't able to pick anything up to flip, unfortunately.